I did it, Zach. I looked right into her eyes. I sat right beside her. I heard her voice. It was the most beautiful voice in the world. I think we may have found Kate. I think this may all finally be over.
It's over. It says so right here in black and white. Zach signed. He wants a divorce. My marriage is over. If you think that I'm gonna let you get away with that load of BS, then I've been away too long. What exactly am I getting away with here? The mega fun of being dumped? There's no pity, Binks, okay? It's reality, and it sucks. You know, I would laugh if this weren't so tragic. Kendall, you served him the divorce papers. I think it's a little late to be indignant. That was a lie, okay? That was part of his whole fake alibi. This was all about saving Zach and Dixie. This isn't about Dixie. This is about you and the man you love, and you can't just shut the door on that. Well, Zach pretty much shut the door in my face when he signed these papers. Now, if I can accept it, so can you. He didn't file them. He sent them back to you. He's putting this on you. It's your decision. You can either file them and end your marriage, or you can rip him up, go back to your husband, spend the rest of your life with him.
Killer signed divorce papers? Sweet.
Josh, Zach is not a killer.
But glad you're still breathing and move on.
Listen, you don't know our big sis so well yet, but she loves Zach, and love like that doesn't just disappear because of his signature. Love doesn't matter. Not now.
Bianca. Oh, it's so good to see you, honey. Well, to see all three of you together.
Yeah, well, leave me out of any mental family portraits, Erica.
And there's something else you can erase out of your mind too, Mother. Zach is officially out of my life.
So you think Kate's been in Pine Valley this whole time?
Absolutely. I mean, for the past few months, at least. I just looked at her, and I knew deep in my soul that I had met this child before. It was like she had a piece of my heart that was missing, and she just picked it up and handed it right to me.
And David Hayward's the one that found her.
Look, I know what you're saying, okay? But this time it's different, okay? I know it. I feel it. All the pieces fit. Look, there's a picture of her that David had that matches one of the pictures that we found in Greg Madden's storage room, and then David ran a DNA test.
And you believe it's
And
Tad?
it matches with Tad.
David is a liar, and I know why you want to believe that, but please don't. You're just going to get hurt.
Look, I feel it. I know I am right.
You know what's right? The amount of damage that David can cause. That's the right thing and the real thing. Because I know because I've done the same thing, only worse.
You are not David. I'm not going to let you compare yourself to him. And I'm not going to let your doubts get to me. I know this little girl is mine.
You need to protect yourself. Don't trust anyone.
I trust you.
Well, you need to protect yourself from me, too.
I don't need to protect myself from you.
Yeah? That's a mistake.
Why? You've been nothing but honest to me. You've followed through on everything that you promised.
Mm-hmm. What did I do? Almost got you landed in prison. Your family thinks that you're a homewrecker. And I helped you find hundreds of pictures, none of which is your daughter.
No. You helped me find one that might be my daughter. You brought me closer to Kate. You saved my life.
I'm pointing out the facts here. Protect your heart and don't believe in something so much that you forget what life is really like.
This isn't about my daughter. This is about Kendall. Look, she let you go. You, the best thing that ever happened to her in her life, and she threw you away. Well, let me tell you something. A miracle has happened in my life. I may have found my daughter, and I am never going to let her go. And I won't let you go either.
Zach has caused you too much pain, sweetheart.
Just because he signed the papers doesn't mean that you can't still be with him.
Would you stop with the fairy tale? Okay, Prince Charming is not going to kiss me and wake me up. These papers woke me up already.
And if Zach truly loved Kendall, he never would have signed these papers.
Yeah, if Zach wanted me, he would have said so.
Oh, yeah, right, because I'm sure you gave him so many opportunities.
Kendall is right. Zach doesn't need to be given an opportunity. Why isn't he here right now on bended knee professing his love?
Yes, exactly. Where is the begging and pleading?
Are you serious? You're honestly agreeing to Mom's take on marriage? Sorry, Mom.
No, it's okay. I think a little begging and pleading is good.
Well, yeah, but not from Zach. That's just not who he is. And if it were, you never would have fallen in love with him in the first place.
Kendall fell in love with Zach before she knew who he really was. Now that she does, she can fall out of love with him. You know, you should consider yourself lucky that you can walk away breathing instead of being rolled out of your marriage on a slab.
Thank you so much for the rosy visual.
Actually, Kendall, the end of a marriage is a kind of death. I mean, you're going to go through a whole period of mourning before you can move on to other things. But when the time is right,
I should go running into Ryan's arms. I am not ready to be romantic or have a relationship with anyone anytime soon, okay? So this conversation is over. We are not talking about this. We are done now.
fine.
Look, I know what it's like to feel so dark and jaded that normal love doesn't seem possible. And I can see in your eyes that that's the way you feel right now. But you don't have to. You don't have to judge yourself, because I don't judge you. I don't want you to be anything other than who you are. Kendall may have walked away, but I won't. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. I care about you too much.
Just because we're both screwed up doesn't mean that we have anything to build on.
I know how I feel.
And I know how I feel. And there's only room in my heart for one woman.
Well, the woman you love is a fool.
Can we all just zip it and let me get back to work?
Have you seen her? Have you seen her on The View?
I saw it. I caught an episode.
Isn't she wonderful?
Wonderful.
I love her on The View. Oh, it's just a joy to watch. I think
Enough
we're-
already.
Great.
Out of my head, Zach Slater. Stay out of my heart. Stay out of my office. Stay out of my house. Stay out of my life. I don't need you. I don't want you. And I will forget you just like you forgot me. I won't think about you. I won't talk about you. I won't imagine you in our house, lying in our bed, playing with our little boy. I won't miss your smile. I won't miss the way you look at me. I won't miss the way that you make me laugh. I won't miss the way you make me feel. I won't miss you, ever. I don't love you! I don't love you at all.
This isn't Kendall's fault. She didn't know who I was until just now, and it's not what she signed up for. It's No one's fault but mine.
I still say Kendall's making the biggest mistake of her life.
Whatever her decision, it doesn't change the way I feel.
Okay. Certainly sounds familiar. Together Forever, remember that one? Things don't always turn out that way.
Maybe not. But I can't imagine it any other way.
Well, I'm sorry you have to learn this particular lesson for yourself.
I'm here, whatever you need.
Right. But you still don't believe this little girl is Kate.
Hayward found her.
I'm not going to give up hope. Without hope, you die.
No, you keep living. Just feels like you're dead, that's all.
Zach.